Hi, I'm Anastasia Boden. I'm here with Jarrett Dieterle of R Street Institute, and I thought we'd play a little game. Does this alcohol law actually exist?
Let's do it.
Ooh, this is a good one. In Alabama, booze labels can't be too sexy.
I'm gonna go, I'm gonna say true on this one just because I know there's some crazy laws out there on alcohol advertising. So I'm gonna say maybe true.
It is true. I think they use the word sensual, actually, in the statute. So they actually went after someone recently, a winemaker who had a nymph on there, a sexy nymph on their wine label, and they said it was too provocative.
That's crazy. It reminds me of all the litigation that's happened with beer labels. Some of it actually at the federal level, like whether they'll have like some kind of like a word that is like deemed inappropriate. I think it was actually Michigan was the state, my home state, that was trying to crack down on like flying dogs beer. So it reminds me very similar of that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
In Utah, bartenders have to mix their drinks behind a screen.
I did know that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess
Isn't there a word for it?
Yeah, it's called the Zion curtain.
The Zion curtain.
Yeah.
The magic screen.
Yeah. And I guess they tried to reform this recently for like for bars, but then like family restaurants I think still like are not supposed to do it. But now there's like of course all this ambiguity about who's who and like when it's okay and not. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, they just think it's too tantalizing if you see the alcohol coming out of the spout.
Yeah, but then you can
I'll
get it
need
served
more.
at your table. Yeah, exactly. No, I know.
It's definitely less appealing if it's already in the glass.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. The next one is that in Indiana, gas stations and convenience stores can only sell lukewarm room temperature beer.
Definitely true.
There you go. Did you know about that?
I did, and I'm outraged. I just don't understand it, because as I understand it, the point is to prevent people from going outside and immediately chugging their beer. But isn't beer more chuggable when it's warm?
That's true, actually. I didn't think about that angle. But the other thing that's ridiculous about it is that liquor stores in the state, like they just need a liquor license and then they can sell cold beer. So like it kind of protects them while the other guys can't do it. And it's, I don't know. It's also like difficult to enforce. Some like gas stations started getting like restaurant permits and started like selling like burritos that they warmed up, which like allowed them to like get around it, and it created like a whole controversy in the state. So,
where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, exactly.
In Florida, you can't sell beer in a standard size growler.
Standard size. Oh man, that's just like one of these wonderfully ambiguous words in state alcohol law. I'm gonna go that maybe it used to be true, but they've cleared. I'm gonna be optimistic and say they've cleared that away.
That's actually right, and it's because of a PLF lawsuit.
Really? That's awesome.
It's actually interesting. When we got litigating, their argument was that somebody might drink a whole growler and then get pulled over for drunk driving, and they might tell the officer that they had only had one beer.
Yeah, that's...
So they didn't want growlers because you might tell somebody you only had one beer, officer.
Even if that happened, I feel like why is that the brewery's fault if you're going to lie to an officer? I don't know. Restaurants must make $45 in food sales for every $55 in liquor sales.
Yes?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Have I guessed no yet?
Yeah, no, come on.
Yes,
you're guessing
probably.
yes on everything. Yeah, which is, no, it's one that's still in place too, actually. It might not like sound like a big deal, but I mean, everyone loves craft cocktail bars now, like speakeasies, martini lounges, jazz lounges. All those, a lot of times don't sell food, or if they do, it's a really small finger food, and they get hammered by that. So that's why you see kind of less like craft cocktail stuff in Virginia as you do in DC. One of the state lawmakers was like saying, if you get rid of this, you'll have saloons on every corner. And it's like, I haven't even heard the word saloons since like, the 1800s. So yeah, it's true nanny statism.
Yeah. In Ohio, alcohol ads must not make any reference to Santa Claus.
Oh man, I know there's a lot of crazy alcohol advertising restrictions out there, but it seems a little ridiculous, so I guess I'm gonna go fake on that one.
The more ridiculous, the truer it probably is, and it is real.
Should know, it's embarrassing. Okay, so this is real.
It's real, and like you said, there's a lot of restrictions on advertising. It just seems odd that somebody thought to themselves, you know what we need? A law against Santa Claus in particular. He's a real threat.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny, fine, like, the St. Patrick's Day leprechaun's fine, but Santa Claus, man, that guy.
Right, too dangerous.
Yeah.
All right, Jarrett, I know you know about this one, but you're behind, so you get a freebie.
Good, I need to catch up.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
In Virginia, bars can have happy hour, they just can't talk about it.
This is actually, like, honestly my least favorite booze law of all the bad booze laws out there.
Sounds like Booze Fight Club or something. The first rule about happy hours, you can't talk about happy hours.
Yeah, that's exactly true.
Which is kind of the whole point of happy hour, is to get customers in by offering cool offers.
No, it's really annoying. I live in Virginia, and it's been like the bane of my existence.
Well, lucky for you, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Because PLF is challenging this law.
That's amazing news. I love that.
Yeah, we're representing a restaurant in Virginia. Because all the restaurant owner wants to do is say what prices the booze are.
Right.
But that's a crime.
Yeah. That's crazy. So what grounds are you challenging it on?
So we're bringing a First Amendment case, and we're arguing that the government can't censor truthful information just because it doesn't want you to hear it.
Naturally, okay.
It thinks that, if you hear what prices booze are, you might go out and actually buy some booze. You can't say the prices.
Right.
Even though you could say half price. You can say beer half price, you just can't say what the price is.
Yeah.
So, that means nothing.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Half off $1 million?
Right, yeah, especially when beer, like these days, like there's bottles that go for like $30.
Right,
so.
the craft beers are more expensive.
Right.
PBR, not so much.
Yeah,
and so it would be nice to know what you have to pay.
It would be, yeah. And they also have to be careful with the wording of it, right?
That's right. You can say happy hour, but you can't say anything else. You can't call it Sunday Fun Day. You can't call it Wednesday Wine Night. You can't call it 60 Minutes of Joy. It has to be happy hour.
Yeah, and what is happy hour other than 60 Minutes of Joy?
Yeah. It's crazy that somebody actually thought that was necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, what if you call it Wednesday Wine Night? People are going to go chug wine.
Yeah, exactly. That's nuts. Yeah, especially when all the neighboring states like DC and Maryland just normally advertise happy hour, and it's not a problem. So.
It reminds me of a quote. I think it's like a C.S. Lewis quote or something. But somebody somewhere might be having fun.
Yeah, God forbid.
Yeah,
right, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, cheers to that.
Yeah,
Raise a glass to freedom.
Absolutely.